Something walked out of the darkness in Dover, Massachusetts in 1977. 3 separate witnesses, 2 nights, 0 explanation, and whatever they saw has never been identified. Not by scientists, not by the government, not by anyone. To this day, it remains one of the most disturbing and credible cryptid encounters in American history, and most people have never even heard of it. April 1977, a quiet New England town, population just over 4,000. Dover, Massachusetts was the kind of place where nothing happened. Tree-lined roads, old stone walls, families who'd lived there for generations. But over 48 hours in late April, something changed that town forever. 3 witnesses, all unconnected, all describing the exact same thing. What they saw wasn't a bear, it wasn't a deer, it wasn't a person. It was something that had no business being in this world. April 21st, 1977, 10:30 p.m. 17-year-old Bill Bartlett is driving down Farm Street with 2 friends. His headlights sweep across a low stone wall on the left side of the road, and that's when he sees it. Something is perched on top of the wall, crouched, still, like it's waiting. Bartlett's eyes lock onto it for just a few seconds as the car passes, but those seconds burn the image into his mind permanently. He pulled over, shaking. He turned to his friends. They had been looking the other way. They missed it completely. Bartlett went home that night and immediately sketched what he saw. He wrote along the border of the drawing, "I, Bill Bartlett, swear on a stack of Bibles that I saw this creature." He wasn't laughing when he wrote it. Less than 24 hours later, April 22nd, just after midnight, 15-year-old John Baxter is walking home alone down Miller Hill Road. He spots a short figure moving toward him in the darkness. He assumes it's a friend. He calls out. No answer. The figure stops. Baxter stops. They stand there in the dark, staring at each other. Then the figure moves off the road and down into a wooded gully. Baxter follows, curious. He stops at the tree line. What he sees makes him back away slowly. The creature is standing upright against a tree at the bottom of the gully, its long fingers wrapped around the trunk, its large head tilted toward him. Watching him, Baxter turned and ran. Later that same night, a young woman named Abby Brabham was a passenger in a car on Springdale Avenue. Her friend was driving. She looked out the window. There it was again, crouched beside the road, head turned toward the car, eyes glowing orange in the headlights. 3 witnesses, 3 sightings, 1 creature. So what exactly did they see? Every witness described the same thing with almost identical details. Roughly 3 to 4 feet tall, extremely thin. No fur, no feathers, no scales. Skin like wet sandpaper, described as fig-colored, hairless, and rough. A head that was disproportionately large, watermelon-shaped, too big for the body beneath it. No nose, no ears, no mouth that anyone could clearly see, and the eyes, large, round, glowing. Bartlett described them as orange. Brabham said orange, too. Self-luminous, like 2 embers burning inside a skull. The limbs were long and thin, the fingers long and curled with a grip that looked almost designed to hold on to things. Trees, walls, rocks. It moved silently. It made no sound. It didn't run when seen. It simply watched. So what was it? Theory 1, extraterrestrial. The physical description matches reports from alien contact cases around the same era. The large head, The giant eyes, the absence of recognizable facial features. Some researchers believe what Bartlett and the others saw was not from this planet. Theory 2. Interdimensional entity. A being that briefly crossed into our physical reality from somewhere else. Something that exists outside normal space and time, visible only for moments before disappearing back to wherever it came from. Theory 3. An unknown cryptid. A creature that has existed alongside humans for centuries, hidden in forests and rural areas, rarely seen, never caught. Theory 4. Government experiment. In the 1970s, classified biological research was not exactly unheard of. Some investigators have pointed to the proximity of several research institutions in the greater Boston area. Was something being tested? Did something escape? None of these theories have ever been confirmed. None have ever been ruled out. No physical evidence was ever recovered from the sighting locations. No tracks, no hair, no biological material of any kind. The witnesses were interviewed separately, and their stories held up completely. Investigators found no reason to doubt any of them. No motive for a hoax. No connection between the witnesses before the sightings. Cryptozoologist Lauren Coleman investigated the case personally and declared it one of the most credible, unexplained creature encounters he had ever documented. And then, nothing. The creature was never seen again. No follow-up sightings, no pattern, no explanation. It appeared for 48 hours in a small Massachusetts town and then simply ceased to exist, or it stopped letting itself be seen. The Dover demon has no explanation. Not a real one. 3 credible witnesses, 2 nights, 1 creature, and 5 decades of silence. Whatever walked those roads in April 1977 left no answers behind, only questions. So here's one for you. Of all the theories, extraterrestrial, interdimensional, unknown cryptid, government experiment, which one do you actually believe? Drop it in the comments. And if you think there's an explanation nobody has considered yet, I want to hear it. If you want more cases like this, cases that don't have clean endings, subscribe, because we're just getting started.